Hello, Budget Besties. It's me, Zero-Based Budget Girl, and welcome to today's video. So today I am going to be entering some transactions that we have been transacting this far in August. And also I will be putting in our paycheck that we got for the second half of the month. Please ignore my dog. She's whining in the background. I have her locked up in the room with me because for some reason she's just in a whiny mood. And my husband and baby are on the sofa sleeping, and I don't want my dog to wake the baby. So I just have to deal with her. You're gonna have to deal with her. We're gonna have to deal with her together. Sorry about it. But anyway, hi, if you're new here, my name is Zero-Based Budget Girl. I use the program called YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget to Budget My Family's income. We are a single income household. My husband works. I stay at home with our baby. It's just he, me, our new baby, and yeah. We do have he has two kids from his previous marriage that we also support and as well. And yeah, so yeah, go ahead, grab a snack, sit back, relax, and let's get into today's video. All right, like I said, I have some transactions that I need to enter. First thing, I need to go into our joint checking account. So our paycheck did come in. It was $2,590.88. I do need to add in a transfer to my hubby's secret account, his offshore account, aka just moving this money out of this account that is tracked in YNAB into another high yield savings account that is not tracked in this budget. So that is going to be $500 being sent out to his other account. And enter that in. Cool beans. And everything looks good here. Go ahead and reconcile that. All right, next we're gonna go into our Chase credit card and add a couple of transactions in here. The first up is for Chewy. Doggy needed some doggo food. So yeah, $60.74 for that. That is going to last a very long time. She's a very small dog. I get like the giant, like huge bag. This is going to last like 6 months. So, yeah, that's that. And then we did get some Little Caesars last week. Hubby was like, you should take a break from cooking. Why don't we grab a pizza? I was like, say less. Like, you will never, ever have to convince me to not cook. Ever. And then, hello, Bello. These are diapers for our baby. So I did buy some diapers. That's $59.49 for those from Hello Bello. And then our water softener monthly rental bill came out as well. So that's $27.05. And that is everything. So our new balance on our credit card is $408.18. Go ahead and reconcile that. Have some overspending that we will address momentarily. Next up is our American Express card. And on here, I got some Christina's curls, which was some hair and body baby product. So yeah, it was kind of expensive, but it's like all clean, natural ingredients, all that jazz. So I thought I'd give it a try. So $85.47 for baby. And then I also got him a little satin cap to sleep with from this company called Aaron and Co. However, let's see. It was $20.19, but I did get a cash back because I had our American Express card had like this. Use Apple Pay 3 times to get $10 statement credit. So that was the third thing that I used Apple Pay on, and I got $10 back for that. So that $20 cap was a $10.19 cap instead. Whoop, whoop. And that is that. Let me clear this. And that balance is correct, $182.60 on our American Express card. And the next up is our US Bank card, which is where we typically put our groceries and dining out on. So this card is always carrying a hefty fee because groceries be grocerying. Well, I said hefty fee. I guess I meant hefty balance, not a hefty fee. All right, this is going to be a credit towards my fun money. So I redeemed some points, $38.55 for, I believe it was Pokemon cards that I bought. And then we also went and got some boba. And I also used credit card points to redeem for that purchase as well. So $17.31 went towards, oops, what the heck did I do? December, what the hell? What the hell? It's August. Okay. There we go. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, I used points to cover our boba outing as well. First up, we've got a commissary purchase. It was for week 1 of groceries. We went towards week 1 of groceries, $6.79. We went to Mateo's to get some food. We did a little dining out this month thus far. We spent $8.28 because I also had points like loyalty points or whatever. What do you call it? I can't think of the word. For them, I had like $10 of points that I redeemed there. So yeah, our meal was only $8.28 instead of $18.28. Your girl was on the points today, or not today, that week. Anyway. Spent another cafe. It's gonna go in our snaps category. I went to a little mom meetup thing in town. I got a coffee there, so I did not plan for that. So that's gonna go in our stuff we didn't budget for category. I did, for whatever reason, I don't know why. I really don't even like fried chicken in general, or but for some reason I was like, your girl wants some Popeyes, so I got some Popeyes. I spent $14.88 on that. The boba I spoke about earlier, $20.31, but like I said, $17.31 of that was covered with points, so that the remaining balance as other $3 was a tip. Yes, GameStop. Oops, turn caps on. GameStop, my fun money, $38.55 for my Pokemon cards. Spotify also came out this week. It's $18.05 for that. I'm thinking we might actually cancel Spotify soon. I'm not sure, but with our Chase credit card, I noticed that we may be getting a Apple Music subscription as part of the perks of that credit card. So if that's the case, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel Spotify, quit throwing away $18 a month, and switch over to using Apple Music if our credit card company is going to be paying for a free subscription for that. But we'll see. I don't think that stuff goes into effect until like October, like end of October, so we had some time. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that if that's the case. Some gas at the gas station, $25.61. And then the commissary, I have split transaction. Some of this one towards week 1 of groceries, and the other was household goods. So about $12 was household goods and $34.50 in groceries, for a total of $46.50 spent. Again, the commissary for week 1 of groceries, $2.44. I think that was my husband grabbing an energy drink. Yeah. And then the program I used to video edit is called Wondershare Filmora, and I was editing a video and I used some elements that were not free to use. They were paid ones. And so I was like, oh, that's annoying, because I had already used it throughout the video editing and I didn't want to go back. So I was like, okay, like they offered like a free trial. So I was like, okay, I'll sign up for the free trial just so I can go ahead and save my video with these paid elements that I used, and then I'll cancel it immediately, which I'm 99.9% positive I canceled it after I finished saving my video, but apparently I did not, because I got hit with a charge for it. So yeah, that's annoying. So I'm just gonna throw that in my oh snaps category. And yeah, so I'm like, I was really confused. I was like, I swear I deleted this immediately. Okay, if you've been around for a while, then you know the McDonald's lore. I was pregnant. I was craving McDonald's all the time. I don't like McDonald's. I don't eat at McDonald's, but for whatever reason, pregnant me, my baby wanted McDonald's, so I ate at McDonald's, you know, way more than I normally did. Since giving birth, I have not had McDonald's, and I'm putting in McDonald's right now, but this is not because of me. This is my husband's doing, okay? He is doing some sort of like mentorship thing for like the new airmen that come in, and he took his little buddy, his little airman, wanted to go to McDonald's for lunch. So that's what that is. That's not me. I swear it was my work, or my husband treating one of his little mentor buddy friend, his little child, his work child, to a meal at McDonald's, because that's what the kid wanted. Okay. Again, that's in the High School Cafe. Again, I went to another little mom's coffee thing. So again, I must put that in oh snaps as well. Maybe I should just make a little mom coffee date category soon. Just, you know, just for the random moments when I do join the little mom group things. We have another transaction for the commissary. This time is for week 2, and spent $14.50 towards groceries. We got a game on Steam. My husband actually said I could use his fun money to cover it because mine ran out, I think. And he was like, you can use mine, because he wanted to play it together. So he bought it for me. Again, the commissary. Week 2 of groceries was spent $47.94 on this trip. And then one last commissary entry. This one's going to be split between week 2 and Medical. I got $15 worth of some sort of medicine and $102.68 goes towards groceries for a total of $117.68. All right, that looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and reconcile that. Do have some overspending I also need to address here, so we'll fix that. Up over into our budget and look at these overspent categories. This $500 that's overspent right here, I'm just gonna take from ready to assign because that comes out of that paycheck. For groceries, it's $25.12 that's overspent from week 2. I'm gonna actually pull from week 1 of groceries because we had leftover $31 from week 1 to cover that overspending. All right, and this one, I'm gonna actually move this to the vet. Is that in the wrong place? And then yes, okay. And we'll cover the rest of this with oh shit money. And then that last 69 cents from ready to assign. All right. Looks good. So I'm gonna hop over into our second paycheck chat view and go ahead and start plugging in some of these things. So we need $140 for week 1 of groceries. Week 4 of groceries. We need $80 for week 5 of groceries. $65 towards my husband's phone. $78 for our internet. For some reason, the internet, I don't know, something weird happened and they didn't bill us last month. I don't know. So that's why that's like 2 months of payments sitting there. So I don't know when it's going to come out, but it's going to come out eventually. So let's make sure I have that in there. $50 for furniture and things. $50 for baby. I'm going to skip visitation rights right now. We've got $35 for house maintenance. $65 for the vet. $50. Actually, I'm going to do $200 because I do need to get a crown done. Next week I have a dentist appointment, so I want to make sure I have enough money to cover that treatment. I think it's only like $400 something. That was like the quote was like 400 or 500. I forget the exact amount, but we'll have a little extra in there just in case it's, more than that. Yeah. So yay, dentist. We love to see it. $25 towards electronics, $10 for renewals, $10 for fees and taxes. I'm gonna assign the $39.95 for this. Just because, I don't know, just in case we need a little extra money, it's there. $15 for my husband's work-related things. All right, Roth is good. $100 for emergency savings. $25 towards our moving fund. $100 to our new car fund. $25 to our house down payment fund. Let's skip education. $50 for Mega Maperd, $60 for clothing, $50 for my garden, and $15 towards potluck. I'm gonna do $50 for family, gifts for family, $25 for gifts for friends, $15 for giving, $25 to our hosting gatherings fund. We'll do the $129 for Christmas. All right, and then $100 towards planes and trains for our travels, $50 for hotels, $15 towards parking, and $50 towards vacation spending. Leaves us $342.39. I'm gonna go ahead and drop. Grab this holding money in here. All right, just kidding. Would like to check that money out of holding. I've got $382.39. But I am going to go ahead and drop, let's do $329.46 into my sister-in-law's wedding. So we do need to book tickets and things for that here soon, like yesterday. I just haven't gotten to it. So we're gonna just throw that in that fund, leaving us $52.93. Let's see what's under anything underfunded. I like to have these numbers like all the way filled out. Like I need to be fully funded or it's not getting money. So these things cannot be funded currently. So I'm gonna go ahead and just for now we're gonna just drop this into holding. And maybe I should just add the 50 odd. Yeah, okay, nope, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna add $50 towards the wedding, leaving us $2.93. Okay, the last $2.93 I'll just dump into my husband's gaming chair fund. $2.93. All right, that is all of our monies having some sort of job, some sort of function, zero-based budget right here, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that your budgeting is going well. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.